like a scoot. Oh no, like a Mexican. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm a comedian. All right, so this is another sound check. One more time. How we doing? Okay, mostly I'm looking at Carlos to see if he's good with the sound. Oh, good? Leave it here? All right. Oh, look, it's that time. Hey, how's everybody doing? All right, so it's only 42 degrees outside. Woo! And I'll give it up to y'all. Y'all will walk out, ladies. I'm looking at you. You will walk out looking all dressed like I look pretty, I look pretty, I look pretty. I can't feel my toes, I can't feel my toes. I'm from the South. We don't do this cold. So. I'd like to take this time, I do apologize, I'm usually more professional with this, but it was literally told 10 minutes ago to me, to make sure that we give thanks to, Glacier Lake Distillery, right? I have ADHD. Unless it's written or a teleprompter, I'm not going to remember, so I didn't want to mess it up. So please, big thank you to Philip and Cindy. Thank you so much. Hey! I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the guy that's not paying me tonight. So let's give it up for Limitless Entertainment, Carlos. Limitless Entertainment. Muchas gracias. I'm getting paid 25 whole pesos. It's good. And on that note, let us begin. So it's good to have friends, right? It's good to have friends, and you have to admit, among all your friends group, there's always that one degenerate, right? If you're thinking about them right now, and if you're drawing a blank, you're probably it. So for me, that degenerate friend, his name is Gus, right? And one time, I'm in the Chico-mobile, I'm doing that Bluetooth thing where we're talking on the phone, right? Safe driving. And where we start clowning each other. And Gus gets a little defensive. He's like, hey man, how come you're always saying that I'm the degenerate? Why do you always call me the degenerate? And I'm like, you're the nasty kind of motherfucker that would park your car and offer random women rides in front of the Minnehaha County Jail as they release the female inmates. Oh. Gus starts laughing. He's like, that's funny, Chico. I love that. Hey, man, what are you doing right now? And I didn't want to tell him that I was parked in front of the Minnehaha County Jail. Listen. I just wanted to see if one of the ladies wanted a ride, okay? One of those knockoff Uber sexy Mexican rides. Hey. Now, I will admit, I get an excuse, okay? I get to be a degenerate. Why? Why do I get to be a degenerate? Because I'm a Marine veteran. Yeah. Rob. So, I must admit, hood women love me, I love them, all right? And on that note, let's all give a toast, right? Can I get a beer real quick? Can I get my beer real quick? All right. Muchas gracias, señor. All right. Muchas gracias to you, to everybody, to comedy. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Down it.
Hoorah! Now on that note, me and my friends, we do that thing where you get together and you start talking about those dating adventures and those dating fails, right? We have one rule: no names, right? When we don't care if you date a he, she, it, they, them, whatever, right? No names. We will give you a knockoff anti-hero name or a nickname for legal reasons. As you will see, Exhibit A. My friends like to mess with me because there was this one time where it was the, we didn't know, maybe unconfirmed somewhat homeless chick who hid that back from me until date number 2, or as I like to call it, the sleepover date. Yeah, nothing better than me going, hey, good morning, baby. The next morning, she's going, oh, you gotta go. So one time I'm coming out of the cafe and this beautiful lady comes in and I walk up to her and I'm like, hey, what's going on, baby? Yeah, I walk up to the dude. Hey, what's going on, baby? I think you're really beautiful. I'd love to take you on a date. And eventually she's like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Here's my phone number. Why don't you pick me up at the, and if you know what this is, shh. Someone from here may not be from South Dakota, and I'm posting this on YouTube, so some people won't be from South Dakota. So if you know what this is, quiet. She goes, why don't you pick me up at the Wavy? And I should have put it into Google Maps because it would have spelled out the acronym. But I used Apple Maps, which didn't, right? Kind of like International House of Pancakes, it just fucking said iPhone. So, Wavy on Quincy, she goes, yeah, just pick me up after work. And after work, when I went to go pick her up, that's when I found out that Wavy is short for Working Against Violence. This woman has asked me to pick her up on a date at the battered women's shelter. No! I'm a Marine, but there are limits. I literally called her up and I'm like, listen, I can't exist there. I can't exist there. Meet me back at the cafe. Meet me back at the cafe. I'm trying not to talk to her too aggressively. Yeah, my friend said, we call her the wave. Another time, it's after comedy night. I'm gassing up the Chico Mobile, and this very beautiful lady walks by, and I walk up to her and I say, hey, I think you're really beautiful. Let's take you on a date. Yeah, listen, I don't have any pickup lines, okay? I think you're pretty when I go on a date with you. And this woman was like, when? Well, it's Thursday night, so we could do it tomorrow, or if you're feeling adventurous, how about right now? And I swear to God, this woman went, okay, and she hopped into my vehicle, to which I went, all right, my kind of date. She wants to go to the casino, South Dakota. On the way there, we're doing the get to know you game, and she goes, I don't mean to freak you out, but I'm a felon. I was like, I went, I don't mean to freak you out. I did the voice thing, you know? I don't mean to freak you out, but I'm a Marine veteran, so not my first time. Ha! Worth the stabbings. We get to the casino, we're chilling, we each get a beer, we're playing slots, and I noticed that every time I give her a hug up here, cool. But if I give her a hug down here, especially around this area, she'd shift. And then she tried to tell me and explain to me, and I'm like, I am a veteran when it comes to this, okay? No evidence, okay? Plausible deniability. I don't wanna know. Which might have been a good call because 5 cops walk in. They come in and do that cop stance and go, we're looking for a man that just walked in with a plaid shirt, blue plaid shirt. And immediately, every dude in there, including myself, we all went, clear. They go to the back and I guess they find the guy. And I look at my date and I notice that she's doing this weird little what the fuck is wrong with you? And she whispers, I'm not supposed to be armed. Yes! I was 37 years old at the time and had never had this happen. Armed felon in the vehicle. Yeah! My friends were like, Chico, buddy, weren't you a little worried or nervous that you had an armed felon in the vehicle? And I'm like, y'all, she hopped into a vehicle with a complete stranger. Of course she was armed and hot. I told you, man, hood women, they love me, I love them. Ow! Yes! Plus, the degenerates, slutty Marine veteran in me thought it was kind of hot. Yeah, we call her the felon. So creative. Another time, I'm bar hopping. And as I'm walking towards the bar, I see her coming my way. Same thing, I think you're beautiful, we'll take you on a date. And she went, sure, how about right now? To which I went, all right, my kind of date. Because there's a lesson I refuse to learn. We go inside, y'all, it's a Monday. There's maybe 5-ish people at the bar. They all thought the 2 extroverts on their first day was the cutest thing ever. And same thing, we're having a great time, we're playing darts, South Dakota. And then a cop walks in. Yeah, these all kind of follow a trend. So he goes to the back to, I guess, make sure it's clear. And then he walks right up to her, and fuck off. I don't know if that's her dad, her ex, her brother, right? I'm not getting involved. They talk for a little bit. They walk over to her coat. They talk a little bit more. They grab her coat and then they walk outside. And the entire bar and I are like, the fuck? And I, as a Marine veteran, waited until they were safe 25, 35 feet before I walked over to the door and pop my head out and go, hey, we're having a date. Is everything okay? Cop turns around. Yeah, everything's fine. She's under arrest. And he puts her in the back of the fucking cop car. I turn around to the bar. Everyone drunk's like, yo, what happened, dude? My date just got arrested. Can I close out my tab? I've never had this happen before. Obviously, I called it a night, okay? I get in the Chico Mobile, I head home, and then the most embarrassing part happened. I get to the light, and I pulled up next to them. I'm making sure I don't look at the cop. The cop is making sure I'm not looking at him. She's in the back of the cop car like, boom, 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 boom. fuck around with my radio. No. That keeps there. Yeah. I get home, immediately hop on the gram, and I send the photos to my trainer. What's up, Josh? Because yes, I am that asshole who snuck photos. And yes, I will show it to anybody who asks after this set. Hey. My trainer, dude, what if they saved her life? She's got like 5 bodies in the freezer. Me, dude, I'm totally quoting you on stage. Him, dude, didn't the cops say anything? Me, yeah, they said she's under arrest. Yeah, we call her the criminal. It's just failure after failure. Nothing like sitting around talking about your dating misadventures, right? Like a New Yorker with a kink, I have tasted defeat. Anyways, I swear they're not all stories of failure, all right? I have met some wonderful ladies, especially out here, right? I dated a redhead. I don't know if you've ever dated a redhead from the Midwest. She's nodding her head. But they like it rough, and they like to talk shit. How rough? We have a safe word, rough, and she goes, "We do?" I was like, "Yeah, bitch, stop." Or, "This is as hard as I'm gonna choke you." I swear, she either needs to sign a waiver, or she's just leaving money on the table by not doing BDSM professionally. But I digress. So, I'm polyamorous. I've had girlfriends. I'm no stranger to a woman's, oral pleasure, right? However, look at my eyes, going cross-eyed. Hands down, the most powerful one I've ever gotten, ever, right? And I'm content with, just finishing. But then she started talking shit. I hear her go, "I knew you weren't ready for this." Oh, okay, cool, bet. You trying to tap me out and I gotta tap her out, I must have done every creative, disrespectful, fun thing you could think of to accomplish that goal, okay? Without going into detail, just imagine Kylo Ren screaming, "More!" Or Goku going Super Saiyan, "Ah!" Or fucking Mar from Home Alone 2, fucking getting electrocuted. I hit every single generation, all right, in that one line. She would not tap the fuck out.
Right.
Resulted in a bedroom injury. Busted blood vessel. Yeah. My doctor was like, "You idiot. You imbecile. Come in here so I can take a look at your fucking dick and make sure that you're okay." I'm happy to report that I am. And then I went back for some more. Hey, 14 out of 10 would recommend again, all right? She was apologetic for the injury. And I was like, "Baby, it's fine. Just do me a favor." "Oh, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I need this. I need it." Yeah. She was apologetic for the injury. And I was like, "Baby, it's fine. Just do me a favor. Just dial it back down from like a 14 down to a 2. Something that us mere mortals can handle, okay?" Yeah, my friends and I, we call her the shop vac.
Tell us why.
I can hear the sound when I tell the story or during quiet times when I think of her. I swear I saw God. All right, so if you enjoyed that set, that is one part of my first 1-hour comedy special, Misadventures, free and live on YouTube, all right? So, on that note, first off, let's do some goodies. Who wants a freebie? Signed, Chico American hat. Hey! Give me a sec. Marine veteran, Chico, American. All right. Smiley. With the hair, all right? Okay, I don't want no injuries. None of you have to wave it ready. Hands up, hands. Eyes closed, eyes closed. Hup, hey! Fight. All right. How's your night going? Get you warmed up? All right, more get you warmed up in a cold night. Speaking of warm, you've seen him, or not, on Kill Tony. He came to you to promote comedy, unity, fun, amor. I keep saying that I look dead in your eyes every time. Please give a Sioux Fall welcome to Jordon. Yeah!
Well, thanks.